feel, Mickey, to be a whole year older? You're a teenager now.
The same.
Have any wise words of wisdom for the crowd?
No.
Dude, he looks so good in red.
That's why I have to keep doing it. But I feel very Saddle Club every time I do it because that's what the girl did on her bay horse.
Oh.
It was red. So
yeah,
now
but
I'm
red
like,
looks good on bays. I've got two different red saddle pads for him. Hi. Don't grab his bridle. It is so entertaining to watch them together. So another weekend day. I am aboard. We got 40 centimeters of snow on Thursday. So we are walking in deep snow, but doing a good, nice fitness ride. I just made it looks kind of ugly, but just made a heart in this snow. After being inside so much over the last 3 or 4 days because of the snow that we've gotten, it feels really, really good to be out on my pony. Oh, I love riding in the snow. I just love it. It's so much fun. That's kind of what this month is all about because we're getting another 30 centimeters tomorrow. It's the most snow that we've had in years, probably since 2022. The last 2 winters have been very mild, so it's kind of nice to have this nice snow to ride in. And we're the first ones to ride in it, in the arena at least.
Oh my gosh, he looks so funny. He looks like a deer. Yeah.
Here it's not as bad because the snow is...
Kaitlyn, he looks like a freaking deer.
Oh, geez, I was not even looking where I was going. Trying to get the cool angle. Hey, Mouse. So much for just walking. He wanted to try, so I'm letting him. Good eating. He's like, Mom, this is a lot harder than last weekend.
He feels very keen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he looks look how nice. What?
Only over there, he's like, let's just
Yeah.
go. But here, he's like, oh, okay.
I was gonna say, he looks really good.
Oops. Thought I'm being a bad videographer. Mickey, stop moving. Mickey. Whee.
I'm not stressing if he gets quick because he'll stop when he's tired.
There's the strategy, guys. Just ride in snow. The horse won't take off. Or if they do, they'll be fine. You might not be fine, though. I don't think I'd be fine. Mickey, don't get any ideas.
Good boy.
LOL. I don't know if I've ever actually said LOL. There you go. Aww. Looks like a little dork. My toes are frozen. I'm trying to shake them, but they're not really doing anything for me. Aww, look at his little grasshopper legs. There we go. So cute. Good job.
I honestly think he loves riding in the snow.
I think so. He looks like a little grasshopper.
He's just being so...
A little snow hopper.
happy.
A snow hopper. Look at his little ears. Good boy. Kiss, kiss. Mwah. Okay, that was good.
That's enough. No squeals. This is how you can tell they've been doing good work in the snow. Yeah. You're a good man. So cute.
Merlin, at least he let you drink.
You guys are so funny. Can't believe that when I moved here, I was concerned that they wouldn't get along.
We can tell who the boss is.
Yeah.
The The boss is quite nice, actually.
Yeah, the boss is very polite, as we learned last night.
That was so nice.
That was so polite. And every time we let them loose in the arena, the boss is very patient. So it is Thursday, February 20th, which is insane. This last couple of weeks have flown by because we have been hit ridiculously by snow. Last Thursday, Wednesday night into Thursday, we had just over 30 centimeters of snow. And then on the Saturday, we had 5 centimeters. And then on the Sunday, we had 35 centimeters. So we've had over 70 centimeters of snow in the last week. It was a week ago today that the first storm started. Yeah, my visits to the barn have been very sporadic. I'm heading out tonight. My plan is to ride the next 4 days. And so I think I'll film little snapshots throughout each day. Starting with tonight, I was going to be riding by myself, but Natalie messaged saying that she was going to come ride. So we're going to have a little barn date tonight, possibly again tomorrow. And then Saturday and Sunday, I'm just going to hack. So I figured I would end this video on Sunday. It's 5:06 and my cross tie time starts at 6:15. So my hope is that I'll get there around 6 and have time to get Merlin's feet all ready and whatever. I was having issues with alfalfa pellets soaking or not soaking properly at the barn because of the cold. So I've been starting to soak alfalfa pellets at home. It looks disgusting, but it's normally perfect by the time Merlin eats it, so that is fabulous. Look at Natalie out for a ride on a weeknight evening in February. What has gotten into you?
Horse. I just wanted a free lunch, and Kaitlyn said, well, I'm a rider, so.
And who had time in the arena booked first?
Your time is my time.
Yeah, well, I had plans to ride, so if you want to get in on my arena time, you've got to...
It was forced.
If you want to get in on my arena time, you've got to get with the picture. Merlin's being so annoying right now. Yeah, you're being annoying. Stop. Hey.
Good boy.
You know what I find kind of interesting?
What?
Is Merlin doesn't have, like, not really a spooky corner in this arena.
Okay.
Like, sometimes it's here, but in general, like, at the other arena, there was that one corner that you would always, like, refuse to go near.
Yeah. At least here it's pretty straightforward and like things don't really like move around.
You're fine.
Other than that, apparently.
Like, oh my goodness. Snow.
So pretty.
But I guarantee if I was alone in here tonight, it wouldn't be this relaxed.
Yeah. That's why sometimes that's why sometimes I just like prefer doing this. Like I would not have ridden if I was by myself.
It's good for, I would have lunched it before getting on if I was alone.
Yeah.
They relax each other, and we relax each other.
Absolutely.
Good boy, Mousy. He's really nice and he's gonna poop, of course. Same thing you did on the weekend.
Every time, it's like you wait.
That's so funny.
I'm falling in love. You're all I'm thinking of. Taking my time.
Kaitlyn doesn't want to step on poo.
Rush, everything that you touch turns to gold.
Okay, why is he coming from over there? Hi! Hi!
Tell me everything. You know I'm listening. Hours pass us by. Yeah, we could talk all night. Taking my time, messing my life, swear I don't mind. Say that you'll stay, holding me close, swear it's alright. Baby, I feel the rush. Everything that you touch turns to gold. I know.
My horse's recall is so much better than my dog's. I'll just say that. Alrighty, so I been on him about 10 minutes, and let's see if he will play ball and go walking in the deep, deep, deep snow. Yeah, good boy. Good job. So, I don't know if you can see. Stop trying to beat the whip. I don't think it's Merlin. That's pretty much knee height. And we're just going for a little walkie walk. I'm not gonna ride super long in here, maybe 20 minutes of continuous walking with both him and Mickey, just because it is a harder workout for them. Another reason for not going around the track is because it is a more open space, so you have no idea how tall the snowdrifts will be. The snow in here, because of the way that it's kind of shaded by trees and at a slightly lower altitude, is not the right word, but it's lower down than the outside of the track, so it's a bit more sheltered and it won't get as deep. So the footing in here is pretty even. That jump there is about 2'6", and that's how much is left of it to be able to see. How you know they got a good workout? The snow goes up to the hocks. Yeah, you're itchy, aren't you? Yeah, good boy. So one of the best things that I found for grooming over the last year is this tiger tongue. Now this one's pretty beat up. I got it maybe 8 months ago and it was like $12, and it's awesome for mud, but I've discovered that it is also incredible for getting snow off the legs. It's so much softer than a dandy brush, and it's just awesome. So if you ride in snow regularly, pro tip. So Merlin was a very good boy, and that was very good for the sole. One of my reasons for starting with him was to try to make a path in the arena for Mickey, because I'm gonna try to ride Mickey today too. It's windy, but it's not too cold. So, and he's coming to see me. Hi buddy, you wanna go for a ride? Hi. That's a good boy. You want to go in? Yeah. Dude, it's the mounting block that I brought out to get on you. Yeah, you're a bit dumb. Yeah. You're silly. You're fine. Mickey. Oh my god. It's a mounting block. Mickey. Mickey. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Dude. Well, this could be interesting. Oh my god. Mickey. Are you kidding me? You're fine. And then he goes straight to licking Merlin's bowl clean. Oh my god. Well, this could be interesting. Trying to use that to get on. Let's go say hi to the mountain dog. Yeah. Yeah, you see it? No, you're not even looking at it now. Yeah, look, mouse. No, I know that's your food, dude. You're such a dork. Not even caring. Oh my god, you're such a monkey. So now I'm aboard Mickey, and his workout hopefully won't be as hard as Merlin's. It won't be as long, and it won't be as difficult because we have a little path that Merlin and I made. I did it that way. I rode Merlin first so that it wouldn't be as hard for Mickey, but so that he could still get a good workout in the snow. So what's so good for Mickey about the snow is that it makes him flex and use his hocks, which is where he has some arthritis. So it's low impact because it's just walking, and he can go as slow as he wants, and he's really stretching into it, as you can maybe kind of see. I've got no contact. I'm just letting him go at his own pace. But because of that motion of having to lift the hocks, it's a similar kind of action as raised poles, which is really good for one, getting that motion into the joints, but also it's mimics the action of raised poles, which is also really good at building their top line. You can see how he is stretching into it. It's exactly what I wanted. Mickey, you cannot be serious. I literally used that to get on you. Stop it. Oh my god, you're ridiculous. You're absolutely ridiculous. Are you kidding? Come on. It literally came down with us. Oh, you're Mickey. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Dude. Okay, so I am here to feed Merlin and Mickey, and I'm going to attempt to lead them up together because Mickey's going to eat in the medical paddock, so I'm going to attempt. Come on, Mouse. They're just like standing there. Merlin, come on. That's why he's stopping, because he's pooping. Will you guys come? Now they come. So my thought is I will just throw Mickey into the paddock and close the gate and then do Merlin and then go to Mickey. Well, I succeeded. Led them both up at once, changed Merlin's blanket, and Mickey's eating. It's going to be a very quick visit. Okie dokie, so I am very excited because I just got my Spring Equestrian Essentials box in the mail. For those of you who don't know, I am a very proud brand ambassador for Equestrian Essentials, which is a small Canadian business that creates subscription boxes 4 times a year, so once a season. This is the spring box. After some feedback from customers last year, they've made some changes to the first box of 2025, so there's now 2 different boxes you can get. You can get either the horse owner box or the horse rider box. That way it's a bit more tailored to people who have different circumstances with horses, so some of the things that I would have gotten in previous boxes might not be useful, for example, to someone who just takes riding lessons or who leases a horse, might not have use for things that are more tailored to horse owners. I chose the horse owner box for the spring box. Another thing that's awesome is following customer feedback, they've also changed the pricing a bit. So previously, I think the one-time box was $125 and the subscription, so you need to, if you subscribe for at least 2, it was a bit cheaper, was I think $115. And now if I go on their website, which is equestrianessentials.ca, the one-time boxes are $115 and this is seasonal box, or like the subscriptions are $100. And if you want to get a discount, you can use code Kaitlyn for $10 off your box. This will be my 4th, or technically 5th box, because I also did the holiday box that they did for Christmas. In my experience, they tend to come with about 4 to 5 items, and the value of the items is always more than the price of the box, if that makes sense. That's kind of standard for subscription boxes, and that's the case with this. So it comes beautifully packaged with some bubble wrap, and the packaging is the same as it used to be. They always have these really cute stickers that say "For the love of the horse," and then you have a card that you can scan the QR code and get info about things in the box. And for reference, most of the products in the box tend to be from small Canadian companies, which is another reason why I love this business. I think it's a great idea. It was a kind of a gap in the Canadian equestrian market, and it also supports and sheds light on other small Canadian businesses. I am intrigued. Okay, first I'll start with this. Oh, this is awesome. So this is another product from Ecolicious. So back in, I think it was the summer box last year, which is the first box that I got back in May or June of 2024, we had an Ecolicious product. I forget the name of it, but it's their mane and tail detangler conditioner. And this is the Ecolicious Green and Squeaky Clean Deep Cleansing and Conditioning Shampoo. And it has silk powder, tea tree, and sweet orange essential oils and gentle coconut cleansers. And it is a huge, huge bottle of shampoo. This is 946 mils. This is actually great because I don't have any shampoo for Merlin at the moment. So the value of just this product is $41.95, which is incredible. We have a sponge, I assume to go with this, which is Christian Lowe Leather Care Leather Cleaner, Woodstock, Ontario. So this, again, another Canadian company, which I'm not going to get political, but if you know anything going on right now with Canada and products and tariffs, yeah, this is great. Small Canadian company. And the 150 gram one is $29.99. So this is $41. This is $30. So that's already $70 worth of stuff. So 2 items, we've already made 70% of what I paid for. Next we have Quince. So Quince, this is another company that I have another item from a previous box. The one that we had back in, I think it was the winter box, was a poultice that I haven't used yet because I'm saving it for this summer when I do outings with Merlin. And this is Quince Happy Hoof Equine Hoof Spray. Promotes maintenance of healthy horse hooves, intended for mild thrush, post-abscess care, and general maintenance of healthy hooves. It's got distilled water and magnesium sulfate. So that's awesome. This is something that I can use in conjunction with my hoof doctor, which I am also a proud and brand ambassador for. Thrush is something that if you followed my channel for a while, you'll know that Merlin has dealt with on and off for years, mostly I think due to chronically wet conditions in his previous paddock, but it's something that he's just seems to be prone to. So far this spring, knock on wood, it's been pretty good. but it's still something that I'm always looking for new products for, especially when I have a lot of really good tools for dealing with thrush when it's really bad. But in terms of maintenance or prevention, I've been using Hoof Doctor for ages, but I find that thrush works best. I don't know if that's the right tone, but dealing with thrush is best when you have different products that you can go between. This is not scientific at all, it's just my experience, because I have found that alternating between different products every day maybe targets the bacteria differently or whatever. I don't know. This is purely anecdotal, but it seems to help get rid of the thrush or prevent thrush better. So I'm excited to try this out. Again, Canadian product. Happy Hoof single bottle, $15. So that brings the value of the box up to $85, which is crazy after only 3 items. So far, I am extremely happy with the products that are in this box. By the looks of it, we've got 2 more items. So we've got a box of treats from Boo and Moo handmade horse cookies, which is just adorable. We've got rainbow and carrots and little bumblebees. Oh my god. That is adorable. Oats, flaxseed, molasses. Made in Vancouver, BC. Pack of 8 is $18. And then next up, we've got a grunge sponge by Intrepid International. The coolest all-purpose sponge. Great for cleaning dirt, dust, dander, sweat marks, cruddy legs. Okay, so I have a feeling that this is kind of like the tiger tongue that I have at the barn, which funnily enough, I was telling Natalie the other day that I was probably going to need to buy a new one because the one I have is starting to get a bit cruddy because I use it so much. So this is awesome. I've never heard of this brand before. So this is $8 at our saddle rate. So yeah, in this box there was 5 products in total, all targeted more towards the horse owner, and I'm really happy. I think that they will come in really handy in the next few months, and I mean this is gonna last me forever because I don't bath Merlin that often. I'll be bathing him more this year because we'll be going to some shows and stuff like that, but yeah, this is fantastic. So if you're interested in your own Equestrian Essentials box, you can go to equestrianessentials.ca, pick the box that you want, enter code Kaitlyn at checkout, and you will get $10 off your box. And a fun fact is that there's also free shipping, which is awesome.